Hello.
Hi, hello. Hi, I'm Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hi.
Do you have any objections to filming, Hannah?
No, sure. No, you're fine.
I'm going to aim the camera up instead of at the floor at my trainers.
Do you want me to let him go or?
Right, so, I mean, I met him once when I went to see Thingy's dog.
You can see what it's like.
Okay. How long has this been going on for?
How long do you reckon? 2 months? Yeah, it still came on gradually.
Well, no, he didn't really do it for a long time. We
No,
used
it
to
was
keep
fine.
going all the time, and it was never a problem. I would say, yeah, probably really bad in the last couple of months,
Yeah.
isn't it?
But mainly at home.
Okay. Yeah, because there was some red flags when I went to see was it your sister. Your sister.
Yeah.
I went to see Lucy, and obviously he was there.
Yeah.
And we got him to put him into the pen because he started exhibiting. As soon as you told him what to do, he'd like try and bite you.
Yeah.
Right. What do you normally do in this sense?
Well, we normally try and get him away from the door, but to be honest, there's people coming round. Giving him that
I think the problem with him is that he's just relentless. There's no let up with him. Even if you take him out of a situation, take him out, bring him back, try and calm him down. It's like my friend who came around recently, she had to leave because he just wouldn't
we
leave her
tried
alone.
to introduce him outside, and he was okay outside, but as soon as we crossed the threshold, he was on one.
Yeah.
But he's like it if we go away, so we won't go to Norfolk. He's fine with the people he knows, so like my parents, Hannah's parents. If anyone else strange comes in the chalet or the caravan, wherever we're staying, he's like this.
Okay. Not a problem.
So some sort of protection.
Yeah, the biggest problem is overexcitement.
Yeah.
Because
But if you let him go, he'll try and nip you. The other thing is you can't. There's nothing you can say to break it out of that. You could say no.
Hold that a second. Can you pop this on him?
Yeah.
Just pop this over his head as high up as it goes. That's it. And then pull it tight. Beautiful. So, where's this gate open?
Either way, yeah, this.
Right, mister, you slow down. So, you want to slow the brain down, yeah?
Yeah.
Easiest way to do that, have him on a lead when people come round.
Yeah.
See, just the presence of the lead and a little correction on it calms him down. Nice, and a stress relieving signal. He's a friendly dog, contrary to the way he behaves.
Yeah.
He didn't like being told what to do, because when I was trying to train, Penny, isn't it?
Polly.
Polly. I'll get the dog.
The dog is
Yeah.
Penny.
Lucy.
Polly, Penny, Lucy. It's because of Instagram.
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
incredible.
when I was trying to train him, obviously he just was relentless, wouldn't leave you alone and everything. And as soon as you try to like push him away, like go get down, then he'd bite you. And for me, he's a typical case of a dog that was originally spoilt too much and allowed to get away with far too much.
Yeah.
He's not nervous of people.
No.
Nervous dogs will sort of bark, but when that person doesn't move, they back away.
Yeah.
He's like full on. But his biggest problem is excitement. The excitement leads to this. This has gone past the point of excitement to anxiety, and now he
Yeah.
can't cope.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, you see the difference.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. So when people come round, he needs to have a lead. So should we go through to the kitchen?
Yeah.
Come, bud. Before we go. Yeah, he needs someone to take physical control of him, because, like I said, he's not inherently aggressive. He bites.
Yeah.
But that's because he's got so worked up and he lashes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. His problem is too much excitement. He knows how to control people. Yeah. People represent excitement. He gets so excited, he gets anxious, doesn't know what to do, lashes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you calm him down when people come in. Massive, massive difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, look, now he's in a better state of mind. Now he can use more common sense.
Yeah.
Now you can start to move around. Yeah. And as he calms down, what I would recommend with him is have a lead on him whenever someone's coming round.
Yeah.
An indoor lead. So it's a lead that attaches to a collar. Or you can attach it to a lead like this, and then what happens is he drags it round with him. But it just helps slow the brain down when he goes from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because last time we had a friend round, we put him on a lead. Because
Yeah.
we brought him in on his lead, but he was still
Yeah, but it all depends. What was the lead attached to?
The harness.
Yeah, see, harnesses give the dog all power. He can pull from his chest and from his stomach. Harnesses are invented purely for pulling and tracking.
Right.
So if you look at huskies, what they're originally bred to do, they're originally bred to pull sleds.
Yeah.
So what they'll do is they have the huskies or malamutes on harnesses so they can pull comfortably. Same as if you look at like a German Shepherd or a Spaniel that the police are using when it's tracking down drugs or tracking down a suspect. It's attached to a long line on a harness for the dog to pull comfortably, and it's pulling the handler. Yeah?
Yeah.
They want you to be able to pull from their chest because it's comfortable, it gives them the power.
Yeah.
Whereas if you put something like this, a slip lead, which applies a little bit of pressure, when he starts reacting, you apply pressure, which creates a bit of discomfort to the dog, and as soon as he stops, the pressure's released, so he knows, okay, if I react, discomfort's applied, if I stop.
Alright.
Yeah, and
we're always a bit worried about hurting him with that.
Yeah, but again, that you can hurt a dog with a lead, or you can apply a small amount of discomfort. Yeah, I mean, it's for instance, if I was to pick him up, swing him round, I'm going to probably kill your dog, and he's going to have an operation. But if I apply gentle pressure, all it does is slow the brain down. Yeah, that's his problem. He moves at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's very much like that, isn't he?
Like, he needs to do more where he learns just to switch off a little bit. And then, like I said, because I mean, if he was aggressive, you wouldn't be able to move around the house and things like that. See, I can move around loose lead, so I'm not forcing him to stay there. I'm moving, he's watching. He's a little bit concerned about what's going on, but this is only because he's been purely put out of his comfort zone. Like, whoa, what the hell just happened? Like, somebody come in, put a lead on me and just went, no, enough. Yeah. That's what you haven't been able to break through to him. You haven't been able to break through that, look, and look, now he's sniffing. Like a proper dog. He doesn't use his nose when he comes in, he just sees something, he goes ballistic. Now he's sniffing me.
But the other thing is that certain people he's fine with.
Yeah, but it all depends on the energy that person brings in with him. So for instance, if that person's nervous by him, I know he's a cute pug, but when he's acting like that, he can make someone go, whoa.
Well, that's exactly what happened with my friend.
But if they sense that, it sends them into overdrive, because they sense that weakness.
Right.
The first two things dogs pick up on, above all else, and this goes for when they're meeting, nice, shake off, stress relieving signal, calming down. You'll see him do that, the more he calms down, it's almost like he's letting it go. Yeah. But the first two things dogs pick up on that most people don't realise is body language. And that could be the body language of a dog, body language of a person. Yeah? So if you're holding yourself a bit unsure like that, he's going to obviously pick up on that. And also how you feel inside, you can't fake it with a dog. That's why many times if you get frustrated with a dog, the dog sees that as weakness and just won't listen. Yeah, or it will listen, but it's listening out of fear because of your stress levels. Yeah. And of course, if you're nervous or a passive owner and you're trying to get the dog to do something, or you're anxious yourself, then what happens is the dog also senses that. So if somebody comes in and they're nervous or they're hesitant, they will be displaying that in their body language as well as how they're letting it off. And he'll be picking up on that. Yeah. Also, because he's in that heightened state, if you try and talk to him like, "Hello, mate, how you doing?" Try and befriend him in that state. He's going to go into more of a frenzy. What he needs is you guys to actually teach him what to do, so the anxiety doesn't build. Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, okay? What we're going to do is you're going to do it. So who wants to do it?
I'll have a go. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you move over there, drop his lead. In a second. Yeah. Right. You can drop his lead now. To be fair. But what I want you to do is I'm going to go outside, then I'm going to knock on the door, and I want you to take control of him, okay? Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
But he's not even like a real bite, it's almost like he's testing the waters, almost like a shark with bait. Yeah. So what sharks do before they actually bite is they'll sort of nudge their prey, and that's what he's doing. But when he does that, a little sharp tug on the lead, don't worry about hurting him, you're not going to hurt him. I mean, pugs are very resilient, tough little things. I mean, they're great dogs. Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, drop his lead, put the kettle on, something like that, at normal. Yeah. Yeah, don't just sit there with the lead waiting for something to happen, because he'll sense that. Yeah, no, so drop his lead, at normal. It's got a little clasp on it. You see that clasp at the bottom of his lead? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ball that down so it doesn't slide off his head. Okay. So just pull that further down, that's it. Now when you let go, it's not going to loosen all the way and slide off his head. Yeah. So drop that, I'm going to go outside. Okay. And I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. Right. Obviously, I'm just going to give them a couple of minutes to digest, but I met this dog once before when I went to train the bloke's sister's dog who had dog reactivity issues, and we got videos of her. But in a nutshell, basically what's going on is that dog had red flags back then, so I'm glad they did actually finally contact me and get me in. But the issue is too much excitement, which has led to anxiety. Basically, the dog's been able to get away with lots. It's been nervous, typical of a small dog. Small dogs often get away with things you wouldn't let a big dog get away with. That excitement has gone past the point of excitement, and it's now full-blown anxiety. And the biting and the mouthing and the way the dog's behaving is a coping mechanism, because nobody's bringing a dog back down to reality. So we're going to knock on the door in a minute and see if the owners can take control of the situation, because he's not a bad dog. Like I said, he's friendly when he's in a calmer state, but when he gets worked up, he just lashes out. So that's what we want. Okay, so we want to get him in a calmer state. So let's turn the camera and let's see what. So already you can hear him. So see what we'll do. He's not as bad as the first time I knocked on the door. Hello!
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
And what you got to do, disagree with those little things. So if you look at him right now, look at the way he is in conjunction to you. You want to put him more by your side.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want him being in front of you, getting to the person first. You want to wait for him to calm down before you let him go.
Right.
But position is everything to a dog. It's not about if you're in front, you're the pack leader or anything like that.
Yeah.
But what it is if the dog's in front of you, in their way of thinking, they're going to get to everything first.
Right, okay.
So if it's something they want, you have less control because they're going to get to it first. If it's something that makes them uncomfortable,
Yeah.
they have to deal with it because you're behind them. Whereas if you put him beside you and you take that nice little strong posture and relax, then it can help the dog. See, the whining stopped the second you put him behind you. When he was in front, he started doing that little concerned whine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But these are the little things that people aren't aware of.
Yeah, no idea.
No, you're not. And most people, when they're walking, ring me. So again, most people don't realise, but when you're walking your dog, often it's in front of you. And a lot of trainers will say, oh, the dog doesn't have to walk by your side or behind you, that's all rubbish. But no, the dog should walk by your side until you let them be in front. Again, it's not because that proves you're the pack leader. It's because the dog feels secure, knowing where you're putting it. So if it's in front and it's got issues, he's going to deal with everything first.
Yeah.
Whereas if I did it with my little dog, she was scared of skateboards and bikes and things like that. So what I used to do is I used to put her in a down when they were coming, like when bikes were going past.
Okay.
But I would stand in front of her. If I'd stood behind her, she would have panicked and moved every time a bike went past.
He
But
does
because
that,
I
doesn't he?
but because I put her in a down and stood in front of her, what I'm saying to her is, don't worry, I'm in front of you. I can keep you safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and position helps. So now we open the gate, and he's looking, and we move forward. Bring him back. Because you didn't say he could do that.
No, sorry.
Yeah, so you move back and bring him back. Don't, because he moved forward and then you moved forward with him. So you're saying if I take a step forward, I'm going to follow you. Yeah? And you see how he's very staring. So you don't want to let the dog go when they're in that mindset. Mm-hmm. Keep that lead short, but relax your arm a little bit. Because you can see that tension in your arm.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're ready for him to lunge, yeah?
Expecting something.
Yeah, but that will travel down the lead. Unfortunately, many times you cause the things you don't want by anticipating it's going to do it.
Oh, I can feel myself doing it sometimes though,
So
absolutely.
you don't want your dog to react, but you're tensing up in case your dog reacts, and boom, your dog reacts. Yeah, what you need to do is keep the short lead in case your dog did react, so the dog's only got a short lead, but not anticipate, stay nice and relaxed, talk, yeah? Nice. And then say go on then and let him come forward a little bit.
Ready?
But
Go on then. Go on then.
Don't want it.
No. And of course, just pay attention. If he jumps up or nips or anything like that, big little tug on the lead.
Yeah.
But now, because he's in a better state, he can start to sniff and behave more like a dog. If you come round my house, my dogs would come over to you and they would sniff you.
Yeah.
They'd smell your dog, they'd smell where you've been. That's how a dog should behave. But anxious dogs don't use their nose because they're too tense.
Yeah.
So what they do is they're just looking and then they're reacting because that stimuli creates a certain response. So
He's much like that though, he goes straight in,
Yeah.
don't even sort of...
yeah, but when you take the time for him to calm down, good boy, and then
Good
you can fuss him and give
boy.
him treats or things like that.
Good boy.
Yeah, and just stop a second. So whenever he comes over, you want to cut out that affection. You just want to see what decision he's going to make. Good thing is he doesn't actually go on full frenzied bite. It's almost like a mouthing. But the second he puts his mouth, good boy, reward that.
Good boy. Hey, good
But
boy.
the second he does that, you have to disagree with that. Yeah? Because the reality is, I mean, I can disagree with it, but that's not what your guests are going to be doing. I need you to be able to disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my job is to show you what to do,
Thing is, the other problem we've got is, so we go out for a walk with him and he's different when you're walking. He doesn't care about people.
Yeah.
But if we stop and someone comes up and goes to stroke him,
but again, you have to look past that. Just because you're cute, mate. Just say, look, my dog's nervous.
Yeah.
You stroking him's going to do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
We do that, but we wonder why he does it. Because it'll only be maybe
because,
2 out of 10
again,
people.
yeah, I know. But if you look at him, right, small dogs, they're small, so instantly you tower over the top,
Yeah.
which can make the dog unsure.
Yeah.
And also, many times it's the position they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because knowing he's going to do it, I always try and rein him in.
Yeah. But the point is, you don't. Again, you're anticipating that,
Yeah,
but
that's the
he
problem.
should be by your side. And what happens? We're going to go for a walk in a minute,
Yeah.
and I'm going to show you. You start the walk with him by your side. Yeah. When he's walked nicely by your side, and it's safe to do so, you make him sit, wait for him to pay attention to you. Then you give him permission to be in front. At this stage, he can be in front of you. He can stop and sniff, and you'll stop with him. So you're not taking that fun aspect away. You're just using what he wants to do, and you're using it as a reward.
Yeah.
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 And then you go back to structure for a little bit. So if you walked in for an hour, you do 10-minute structure, 5-minute reward. 10-minute structure, 5-minute reward. And the reward is his freedom in front. Yeah. And by the end of that, what happens is the walk was comprised of 40 minutes structure, 20 minutes freedom.
Yeah.
So he done more structure, which meant he was listening to you.
Yeah.
But whenever someone wants to say hello to him, you have to first of all call him back to you and give him something to do. By your side, at heel, in sit, and then you can gauge where he's at. But if he's in front of you and someone comes over, you've already lost the battle because again, he's in front.
Yeah.
So you wait until he's in a better state and then you let him go.
Do you think that being off lead's bad for him then? Because when we walk him normally, because it's quite open fields, you see, we let him off lead and he's fine, stays with us, but he roams around and sort of...
Yeah, but I mean, being off lead's fine, but as long as not every single walk he's doing is off lead, because if he's off lead, what role do you play in that?
Yeah, that's what I mean. He don't know what it's like to be on lead after.
But that's what I mean. What role do you play in that?
Yeah.
Because when he's off lead, it's fun for the dog, but that's excitement, and that will be adding to his anxiety because he thinks going out, everything's fun.
Yeah.
But sometimes you go out and you have to do a calm activity, like you two going out holding hands. So if you want to let him off the lead, and at the time being, I would limit that to about 2 or 3 times maximum a week and concentrate on lead walking, structure, reward, structure, reward.
Okay.
So he's still getting to have free, but it's in a lot more controlled, calming way of being.
Yeah.
Obviously outside represents sheer excitement to him.
Yeah.
Which again is his initial problem. He's gone past that and now it's anxious and he lashes out.
Yeah.
So let's take it. Morris learnt to walk nicely. That's so cool. But this is what he needs. This is the main fundamentals lacking from his life, is that structure. Take him with you. Nice. No negotiations. Because if he was in front of you on his harness, on a flexi lead, so he would have been in that garden straight over to that woman.
Yeah.
But you're saying no. That's it, take him with you. You're dictating. He's had his run around, just come back from a field. He's actually really good off his lead.
Go around this guy?
Pardon?
Go around this guy?
Yeah, go around that guy. Just walk with him. Take him with you. That's it. Relax. You will not react to people, Morris. No. Well, that's what you do. You keep moving. You don't break stride. Morris follows you. But in that sense, like I said, if he's in front of you, you would have crossed the road, moved over, and Morris would go ballistic. What you're saying there is, I don't care there's a bloke there, we're walking past it.
Yeah.
That mentality travels to Morris. Crossing the road because you go, oh shit, there's a person there, we're in close proximity, that travels to Morris.
Yeah.
Power of intention is a very good thing. So, nice. Whenever you're ready, nice. That's it. Look at you, Morris, rocking it. See that breathing's lowering. It's because you're getting a nice head massage. Let's see, turn it off.
What's going on?
But dogs are very funny. So, for instance, when the ears go up, they get very alert. But many times, just putting the ears back like that, changed his dog state of mind. Remember, body language is everything.
Yeah.
So many times, don't want you on me. So many times, you can just change the way the dog feels by moving his ears.
Yeah.
It's a little cheating move I do when I've got a German, doing yesterday with a German Shepherd. So every time he was getting alert, a little bit stressed when he saw a dog, I just moved his ears back like that, and then give him a nice massage on his head, and you see how it calms the brain down.
Yeah.
Because everybody likes a massage, but I don't massage when the ears are up like that, because that keeps him in, that's rewarding that state, when his ears are back. But sometimes you can speed up the process just by moving the ears back. Isn't that right, Morris? But when he's on the sofa, I don't want him climbing on me, because Morris has already learnt to manipulate people. So I'm saying you can be on the sofa, just don't climb on me. Yeah? And you see, when he's in a calm state, he's not aggressive at all.
No.
Yeah? So when I come in the house, he wanted to bite me, and now...
Yeah, it's bugs.
Yeah. Right.